Pope Francis' Synod on Synodality has come to a conclusion. With that, a 42-page overview has been released. One notable thing about the report is that there has been a shift in influence from the global north as sole decision makers within the Catholic faith to the global south, particularly Africa, where the Church is growing. This final document overall portrayed the Synod as successful, with most points gaining overwhelming support despite a lack of full consensus on any single paragraph. The Synod was lauded, though, for promoting friendship, respect, and dialogue, even in the face of differing views, such as all of the African participants strongly opposing any mention of LGBTQ+ Catholics in the report. The document frames synodality as the future of the Church, emphasizing a journey toward Christ and the kingdom. Pope Francis emphasized the infallibility of faithful people and the need to interpret and embrace their beliefs within the Church. Pope Francis wants the Church to be more mission-oriented and ultimately encourages ongoing dialogue. The focus, he says, is on walking with Christ within the Church, regardless of one's specific affiliation. The document, in detail, proposed updates to canon law to increase people's participation in the Church and advocated for greater receptivity for diverse cultures, along with efforts to combat xenophobia and racism. It also stressed the importance of nurturing relationships with other churches and denominations. Suggestions for reforms within the church hierarchy were presented, including strengthening lay and clergy councils at the parish and diocesan levels, or reducing the role of the papal nuncio. However, the document recognized certain limits to the church's democratization. Concerning key issues, like women deacons and celibacy for priests, the document called for further discussions and studies. It acknowledged the problem of clergy sex abuse, but refrained from offering specific proposals for prevention or enhanced accountability. The document will be distributed to local dioceses for consideration by Catholic leaders and congregants. The Synod concluded, leaving lingering questions, particularly regarding matters related to marriage and sexual ethics. All in all, says a further letter from participants of the Synod, there was great emphasis on listening to diverse perspectives rather than ideology during the Synod. While the discussions touched on divisive matters, the sessions were about listening to everyone. The document that's come out will serve as the foundation for the next Synod, which is meeting in 2024, accentuating the Synod's commitment to promoting unity and dialogue.